Coach Craps here. We're back with the one, the only Miss Lillian Buss, getting ready to do her first show. So what are you going to be in? Is it figure? Is it
wellness?
Wellness is what they call it.
That's where they focus more on the lower body, big legs, small waist, rounded shoulders, lots of booty.
Lots of booty. So you're doing a lot of legs then, I'm guessing?
Yes, a lot of it.
The Brazilian butts.
Yeah. Working on it, but yeah, that's what we're working on.
Well, I got your results right here. Let's see what we're made out of. So last time you were here was literally a month ago.
Oh.
A month and 4 days ago on 8/24. So you went from 145 down to 140. So you lost 5 pounds. Your muscle stayed exactly the same, but we went down from 21.5% body fat to 18.8% body fat.
That's pretty good.
On this machine, that's damn good. Again, we had you at 21, now we have you at 18, just shy of those. Yeah, I think we'll get you. You got 5 weeks left.
Yes.
And we lost 3 in a month. Yeah, again, I think the most you're really going to lose right about now is about 1% per week. So if we could lose another, let's call it 3.5 to 4%, you're going to be shredded.
Yes.
Yes, that's the goal.
Yes.
That's why I'm going through this. Awesome. I was going to see if I have you.
Everything else looks good though?
824. Yeah, everything else looks good. We got your total body water. You're at 84. You're at 83.8. That's fine because we know we're going to cut a lot of this water out, especially as we get, you're probably going to start doing that next weeks. Yeah.
Weeks out.
Yeah. That's when they really start to. Are you going to be taking any diuretics, or it's just you go more on a water fasting? Or,
yeah,
there's all the different ways.
This is my first, so I'm
listen to coach. Yeah. Listen to coach. Yeah, so all your body water went down by 0.2, your lean body mass went down by 0.6, and your weight went down by 5 pounds, 5.2 pounds. That's crazy. You had 31.3% or 31.3 pounds of body fat. Now you have 26.5 pounds. So you lost 5 pounds of fat.
Wow.
You lost 5 of these bad boys.
5 of these, really.
5 of those. You only have 26 left.
Wow. This is a pound.
How
long did that take?
4 weeks. From 8/24 to 9/28. So a month and 4 days.
That's crazy.
That is insane. Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to
Where was it? The majority, does it show you? The majority.
Yeah, you were 140%. You were 79% in each arm. Now you're 65%. You were 140% in the trunk. Now you're 113, and you were 92 in each leg. Now you're 82. So we're losing those percentages there, which was 0.2 in the arms, which was 3 pounds in the trunk, and which was a half a pound in each leg. That's where it all most of it came from the trunk. So yeah, you're going to have. What are you noticing the most in your body change right now?
I'm noticing more lean muscle. Definitely around the waist, legs, mainly there. The arms, I'm noticing more lean muscle, for sure.
Yeah, your arms stayed about the same. It's funny, all your muscles stayed about the same, except for your legs gained a little bit more lean body mass. But it's just the fact that we're getting rid of those little excess layers of fat around. And that's so you're seeing, I'm having more muscle. Well, you always had the muscle. It was just hidden. I swear there's a 6-pack under this belly somewhere. That's what we look at. But yeah, your visceral fat went from 5 to 4.
That's 4?
Mm-hmm. Oh. 4 points on your visceral fat.
Here's a question I get from people. They're like, I'm big boned. What is your take on that when it comes to what we're doing? When people come to you and they say, Jonas, I have, that's just my makeup. I'm big boned. I'll never be small. I
say that's the BS story that we tell ourselves to be there. You could have said that. You could have said that when you came in here and you were 42% body fat.
Yeah.
You could have come, you were at 42% body fat, now we have you at 18% body fat. So you tell me, was there a story that you told yourself for the last 10, 20 years of your life?
I think I told myself that same story is I'm just big boned. But it's interesting to see how proper diet and strength training can come together, but you know, of course, you know, hormonal imbalance can have a major impact on that as well. And so I think when you kind of put everything together, and you know, most of it starts in the kitchen, of course. Just discipline, you know, no alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
You know, we alcohol is a drug, yet it's widely accepted.
Right.
Coffee, caffeine is a drug. It is a stimulant, widely accepted. You know, and we look at that and we go, no, this is normal.
Right.
Okay, normal for who?
Yeah.
You know, we look at that and we go, okay, normal to have the standard American diet, to have all these diseases running around? Sure.
Yes.
That's very normal then. Do we want to be normal? That's completely up to everybody.
Well, I used my hormones as an excuse also to say, you know, I just can't lose the weight. And I'm not sure if the treatment that I'm getting from you, is that having a majority of the impact, or is it everything? I mean,
So tell me this. You've been on hormones now for how long?
I started a month ago.
Yeah, a month ago. What have you noticed differently? Sleep, mood, building muscle, losing fat, energy throughout your workouts. I mean, I get it. We're really down to the nitty gritty right now before you go to the event. But what have you kind of personally noticed? That
my quality of life has improved. And that's really why I came to you, was I wanted that quality of life where I had the energy, had the focus, my moods, you know, they're more even keel. I feel happy.
Yeah.
My husband's happy. We're all happy in the house. But I think just quality of life, you know, people may question hormonal treatment, but I think that you have to ask yourself what type of quality of life do you want to have while you're here.
Yeah.
And if you can do it and have someone monitor your progress while you go through it, I think that, you know, you can do it safely.
Yeah. I mean, and you're on some of the best stuff. So yeah, if we can give you performance enhancers because you're actually performing. So when some people get on hormones, they don't perform. And so hormones is that double-edged sword. If I'm not going to move, I'm going to sit on the couch and eat potato chips, hormones aren't going to do a damn thing for you. But if you're going, no, I'm going to utilize these hormones because I want to better that performance, which we see right here in 1 month. To lose, what, 3.5% body fat? Pretty spot on.
But for those people, let's say women who in general, Jonas, just want to improve their overall health, and maybe they don't get as much movement, what's your recommendation for them?
My recommendation for them would be, why is your life the way it is right now? Because again, hormones is going to be a performance enhancer. So if I perform negatively, I can see some negative side effects. But if I'm going to perform positively, I'm going to see positive side effects. So if you want to get on, understand that this is a microscope. So if you really want to be under the microscope, and that's where some people can go, hey, I really don't feel well, you know, nothing's happening. So to me, it's a double-edged sword. We just talked about the standard American diet. If we're going to change your oil in the car, we have to put the best gas for that car. If it's a diesel truck, I got to put diesel. If it's a Ferrari, I got to put high octane fuel. What kind of fuel are we putting in? Because if I put diesel in a Ferrari, it ain't going anywhere. So if somebody comes in and goes, hey, I want to get on hormones, but they're not going to, and they're going to still do, you know, 4 or 5 cups of coffee a day. They're going to have alcohol 3, 4, 5 days a week. I'm sorry, but we can't fortify that. You know, we're giving you, you know, one thing a day, one thing a week, but you're over there having 4, 5, 6 drinks of alcohol, 4, 5, 6 drinks of coffee. You're not eating. It's all a balance. And when you can figure out that balance and that beautiful symphony working, that's when you notice that quality of life. But if somebody comes in and they don't understand it, then hormones aren't for them. And I preach that every single time. It's a double-edged sword. If we're going to give you the oil, you have to put the fuel. I don't care, because again, if I give you the best oil change in your Ferrari, but you go put diesel fuel in it,
Right.
that Ferrari ain't going anywhere. But it's a Ferrari. I don't give a damn. It ain't going anywhere because you put the wrong fuel in there. That's what we do constantly. Again, we're programmed on the standard American diet. right? Happy hours. Oh, I got to go to happy hour. Oh, I have people come. Oh, we got to go get coffee. Oh, I got to have another coffee because I'm tired. Oh, let me have, we live in San Antonio, so let's go have some tacos. Let's go have some, whatever that might be. And then you have that serotonin flush. So you're sitting back, welcome 5-hour energy. Right? People don't understand. We can eat to fuel the body. We can move to fuel the body as well. So now that metabolism's rocking and rolling, and I mean, yeah, your basal metabolic rate has pretty much stayed the same, and we still lose 3.5% body fat. I love it.
And the other thing I want to share is that the one thing that I've really noticed is the clarity of thoughts. Because when your hormones are jacked,
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's like you can't think straight.
That symphony's off.
Yes.
It sounds terrible in your head.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of people have a misconception about the hormones, having ill effects on the body. But I think that what the good that comes from it, having that clarity of thought, that focus, as we get older, that starts to diminish.
Mm-hmm.
So that to me is powerful.
Yeah, we oxygenate the body.
Yeah.
Hormones, we know oxygenates the body. If we can oxygenate the body, we can have oxygen past that blood-brain barrier. So now we're thinking clearer. But again, if I'm having caffeine and alcohol, caffeine's a vasoconstrictor, alcohol is going to thin the blood and it's going to dehydrate the body. So then what's my brain going to do? Mm-hmm. You can't have your cake and eat it too when it comes to health.
Right.
But again, we're all programmed. How do we change that program? Is your programming, what you're doing on a daily basis now, different than what you did 5 years ago?
Oh, heck yes. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, again, well, not even 2 years ago. Sorry, let me take that back. In July of 2020, you were at 42% body fat.
I was looking at my stats last night because I save them. I was in shock. My weight, my percent of body fat, everything was just off the scale. And I thought I was healthy. I was a runner.
Yeah, I have it right here. You needed to lose, you had 67 pounds of body fat on you. Now you have 26.
Wow.
67 pounds. You needed to lose at least 40 pounds to be considered healthy. 40 pounds of fat,
Yeah.
which you did. Right? Your visceral fat was at 14. Your BMI, you were at 30. Your BMI now is at 24.9. You were under, you're not considered overweight anymore. You were considered overweight there, right? Over 35 BMI is obese. And it's, we go back to that of what happened in 2020.
Right.
People were passing because they just had so much stress on their body, right? That body mass, I don't care if it's muscle or if it's fat. Mass is mass. Your heart still has to beat to hold everything. Your lungs still have to breathe to be able to carry that oxygen all over the body. Mass is mass. And that's what people didn't understand. That's what you saw, but this guy worked out every day and he still died.
Yes.
Mass is mass. Your heart goes, I don't really know the difference. And that's where you see these big bodybuilders and and they might be putting some other anabolic stuff into their body. And that's where they died at age of 40. They died at age of 50. Why? Because the ticker couldn't hold it anymore.
Yeah.
It puts a lot of stress on the body. So I go, why do you want to be that big? Okay, if it's for your sport, that's cool. You're not going to play that sport. You're not going to play football until you're 50.
Right.
You're not going to be a rugby player until you're not going to be a wrestler. I get having that weight on, but you're not going to do that in your 40s and 50s. But these guys, let me go to the gym and still work out. For what reason? There's so many things mentally that we look at. Let's focus on health. Can I be lean? Can I be healthy? Can I move? Can I stretch? That's the kinds of things that we want with the body. And your goal, this is your bucket list. I'm so freaking excited for you that we have this bucket list happening right now.
Yeah, it's getting real. It's getting real.
So goodbye 42% body fat. Welcome 18% body fat. Are we going to do one more video for everybody?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Before the show?
Yeah.
So we'll look at that maybe the week before.
Yeah.
See where you're at right now so we can really hone everything in. Maybe 2 weeks.
Hangry.
I'm not going to doubt that. So I'm excited. See y'all. Lillian Buss, we're going to see her November 5th here in San Antonio, Texas,
Yes.
crushing the wellness division.
Yeah.
I love it, man. Your story's just, it's an inspiration to see what can actually happen when we stop telling ourselves that BS story
Yes.
of I'm big bone, no, I'm overweight,
Too old.
too old. Yeah, I'm not going to say your age out loud.
Yeah, 58.
Okay, there we go. No, I had a guy come in today, 52 years old. Well, Jonas, I'm old. I said, hold on. I have 60s, I have 70-year-olds in here that get on weight loss, that get on hormones
Yeah.
because they want to change. But again, it's that story that we tell ourselves. Stop telling yourselves that story. We're pre-programmed. I love Coach Tom McCarthy. I love his quote. It's, you are under no obligation to be who you were 5 minutes ago.
Like that.
Change it.
Yes.
You're under no obligation to go, no, I'm sick. My parents did this. This is how I grew up. I have no education. Whatever that negative story is, if you're running that programming, that's your program. We can change that. You're under no obligation to be who you were 5 minutes ago. Change it. Make that decision. Decision means to cut off, right? Incision, you cut in. Decision is cut off. Cut that story off. And let's continue to move forward. So I'm proud of you. Keep kicking butt, and we're going to see you in about a month.
All right.
Woohoo! Thank you, Lillian.
High five.